guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel, Yorkshire Crafter. And today I have Sunday Whip and Chat. So what I've been up to this week, and we're going to work some more on this ghost diamond painting. So this week, so on Monday, me and my husband went down to the supermarket just to pick up a few bits to last us until we do the proper shop on Tuesday, the weekly shop. So we just picked up something quick. We got a tin of ham for sandwiches for dinner, and then we picked up some croissants and pain au chocolat for tea, what the later meal. So we got back, I unloaded it all, put it all away, and then after lunch I was editing and uploading Peter Rabbit, and then scheduled it for Tuesday for you guys to see. And then after food later on, I trying to read my notes. I don't understand what I've written. I think I was working some more on the stitchonomy. I was working on the Halloween stitch along, and then I changed later on and I was doing some more of this ghost diamond painting. So yeah, just sorting out Peter Rabbit mainly on Monday. So then on Tuesday, when my husband got up, we went to the supermarket and did the rest of the week's shop. Then when we got back, I was working on the small Halloween cross stitches. I worked a bit more on the ghost that I was stitching. Actually, I managed to do a bit of stitching before he got up, and then when we got back from shopping, it was about, well, by the time I'd sorted it and put it all away, it was about 11:30. So I said, well, I'll be able to put a few more stitches in before lunch. So I did that. Then for lunch I had some scones, so scones and butter. Then in the afternoon I was working on stitching last year's peppermint purple, so doing the square for that. Let me change colour. Then what did we have for tea? We had quiche and sausage rolls, so nice and warmed up in the oven. So we had that for tea. Then in the evening I finished off last year's peppermint purple, and then I finished off the colouring page that I started in last week's Wip and Chat, so I finished that page off. Then yeah, so I finished off the colouring page. So then on to Wednesday. So Wednesday morning I was stitching some more of the ghost, the smalls that I was doing, and then for lunch I had scones, so buttered scones. Then in the afternoon I worked some more on the Stitch On Me Halloween stitch along, so I did that in the afternoon. And then for tea I had something different to everybody else. We're gonna have jacket potatoes, but I didn't fancy jacket potatoes. I wasn't very hungry, to be fair, and just didn't fancy potato, so I just got a chocolate spread sandwich and a packet of crisps, and then I think I had a biscuit bar, Kit Kat after. Then in the evening I was looking through my folder of diamond paintings, the ones that I'd put away, and the ones I hadn't even started, and I found the Halloween one that I'd started, the Sanderson sisters, and yeah, near enough half the diamonds that I'd placed on that had popped off. I even lifted it up to try and get it out the folder and think, maybe I could work a bit more on it, and Halloween season, and get that back out and do a bit more. But no, it was going to be impossible to work on, because like I said, half the diamonds had fallen off, and where they'd popped out the glue had gone funny, and yeah, so I made the decision I'm going to throw that one away. Found out the diamonds because I'd kept them in that big case that I'd kitted it up in, that white tray with the little containers in, and yeah, I just ended up de-kitting that diamond painting, and yeah, putting them all into my cookie jar, and yeah, that cookie jar is now full. I can't get any more in it. so I'm having to use excuse me, little coffee jars or other jars, you know, that have been washed out, either chocolate spread pots or jam jar style things. And so yeah, I've washed some of those out, so once I've finished these smaller paintings, I've got somewhere to put the leftover drills. And so anyway, like I said, I de-kitted that. I just need to physically throw the diamond painting in the bin. So yeah, so that's what I did Wednesday evening. Then then I remembered I was supposed to do this year's peppermint purple, but by the time I'd realised, it was too late to be sat stitching. So I went on the Facebook group and I got the next drop that should have been, and yeah, just I think at that point I just ended up going to bed, well, colouring in bed, should I say, and then on to Thursday. So Thursday was live, so live day. So in the morning I was working a little bit on the Stitchonomy. Sorry, sip of coffee. So yeah, I was working a bit on the Stitchonomy in the morning, and then for lunch I had a chocolate spread sandwich. Then in the afternoon I decided to start recording some Peter Rabbit for next week, because the issue that I'm starting, issue 36, we start putting some of the patches together. We start making the first couple of rows. So I started recording and just going through the magazine properly and looking at what patches I needed, and cut them all down because I hadn't been cutting any of the patches, the character patches. I hadn't cut any of those down to size because I either forgot the step or just didn't read it properly, but I needed to make sure that those were cut down and re-ironed. And so, like I said, I started recording some of that to start Peter Rabbit. Then for tea it was bacon sandwiches, so bacon butties for tea. And then after tea I was stitching a little bit before getting ready for live, and I worked on the Christmas tree. Did a little bit of stitching on that. And then when it got to about 6 o'clock, I then start getting ready for live. So I move whatever project I'm working on into my husband's room, into the bear cave, and you know, get all my bits and pieces, because I was doing some more of the quiz off my phone. And yeah, getting all set up and ready for that. Yeah, to go live at 7. So we usually like to be all in there about half an hour before we go live. So usually at about 6:30 UK time, which would be 1:30 for Nicole that we have on with us, because the live is about 2 o'clock start where she is. So and we also had Alex on with us. He was doing some more of his stitch on me. He's doing the Halloween stitch along as well. So yeah, it was a really good live, and yeah, everybody says they always enjoy the quiz. Test the brain cells, as some viewers tell us. So yeah, really good live. So then on to Friday. So Friday I was working a bit more on the ghost smalls. I was stitching a bit on that. Then when my husband got up, I came up and changed the bedding. And then I got a bath. Then after my bath, I was working a bit more on my stitching, because it wasn't quite lunchtime. I think I finished the ghost off, and then I started the next character, which is the little witch, the little girl. So I did that. Then for lunch I had scones. Scones with butter on. Then in the afternoon I recorded Floss Tube. Started editing that before our youngest got home. And then it was actually uploading while we were having tea. Friday we had Asda Kitchen. It was actually open this week. So last week it wasn't open. So we got a large excuse me, a large pizza to share and some chips. That's what we had for tea on Friday. Let me have a drink. I keep getting a croaky throat. Don't know why. So yeah, we had pizza and chips for tea, and then in the evening I was stitching on the Christmas tree, and I was watching a live stream. So yeah. No, goes in there. Then after the live stream had finished, I was just catching up on some YouTube. So yeah, just catching up with some that I'd missed. And then I was colouring in bed after I turned all the computer off and everything. And then on to Saturday. So Saturday morning is cleaning. So I got on with cleaning the bathroom. And then while we were all sat chilling a bit before dinner, post came. And in the post was my husband's new microphone, and he also got a delivery of Partworks. So yeah, so Saturday afternoon after lunch, what was it for lunch? I had a chocolate spread sandwich, and then like I said, after lunch he was moving his old microphone into here for me to use. So I'm hoping the sound on my videos are going to be a lot better. You'll be able to hear me a lot better, and the volume won't keep going up and down and glitching. And so yeah, I've got my husband's old microphone and he's got a new one. His new microphone is, the only way I can describe it is it looks like a ball. It's a round microphone on a stand. It just looks like a ball. So but yeah, I've got his old one, and it's on one of the hinged or mechanical bendy arms. So yeah, I have now got that in here. So like I said, hopefully the sound will be better on my videos. And then like I said, in the post as well, he got some Partworks. So he said, well, I've got some scanning and snipping and stuff like that to do this afternoon. It should keep me busy. So yeah. But yeah, so all that got set up, and I had to move the computer again I moved it to the middle of my desk. Normally I have the computer positioned at either end of the desk, usually stacked up on some boxes, so I can have the monitor sort of tilted so I can actually see it, because it's normally quite dark, is my monitor, but yeah, so hopefully it'll all be better. So yeah, the computer is now in the middle of the desk and the microphone is clipped to a hole in the desk. It's clamped on, it's like on a hinge clamp thing. But yeah, the only thing is the wire, that's kind of why I had to move the computer, because of the wire, and yeah, it being up on the bendy arm thing, and yeah. So did all that set up, and then the rest of the afternoon I worked a little bit on the Christmas tree, the stitching, and then a little bit more on this ghost, because I finished all the purple. Just get rid of that on the, there we go. Hopefully we're still recording. Yes, we are. So I finished all this purple bit at the bottom, so then I've just got the bottom of the ghost left to do. So I might have this finished by today, so I will have to go and find, because I actually left the hedgehog diamond painting in the bear cave, so I'll probably have to bring that in here and get some of that one done as well. So then we are on to Sunday, so on to today. So this morning I actually got up late. It wasn't till, I don't think I got up till about 10 o'clock. No, yeah, about 10 o'clock today, which is really, really late for me. So normally on a school day I'm up by 20 to 7 with the alarm, and then normally on a weekend I'm usually up at about 9 o'clock, but like I said, I ended up sleeping in this morning. I didn't get up till about 10, so got up this morning, I had a small coffee, and then I sat for a little bit while I woke up properly, because I needed to chop up the fresh food for the guinea pigs and the rabbit. So I did that, and then sorted out the cats, and I was just getting set up for ironing, and my husband and Ted came down. Our little dog Ted, he didn't want to get up this morning, he refused to get up with me, so yeah, he came down with my husband. So before I started ironing, I sorted him out, made sure he'd been out in the garden, and gave him his breakfast. Then finished the washing up, and then I was able to get on with ironing. So yeah, I did the ironing, got all the bits done, our youngest uniform, got all that done. Then I came up here for a bath. Then after my bath, I went down to make myself a coffee, and then I came up here and started recording for you guys. So yeah, that's us pretty much caught up with everything that's going on. So yeah, we're pretty much caught up for this week now. I'm just going to put these last few diamonds in, and then we have finished this square that I opened today. So yeah, that is that square finished on here now. So we've done the pumpkin that the ghost is holding. So yeah, we've finished that bit off now. So I've just got the bottom of the ghost left to do, this bit here, and I've just noticed that one, and it must have been knocked out by my hand. So let's put that one back in. There we go, that's that. So yeah, so that is pretty much where we are for this week, guys. Don't think I've got anything else to tell you guys or to be caught up with, but yeah, I'm probably thinking I'm gonna have this one finished today. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon here, so once we've had Sunday lunch, which is a chicken joint, a roast chicken joint. I'm not actually sure what we're going to have with it, but for dessert will probably be cornettos, if we've got any in the freezer. I'm not too sure, but yeah, so roast chicken for Sunday dinner today. So but yeah, I'll probably spend the rest of today on this and probably get out the hedgehog one that I've been doing on live, get some more of that done. So yeah, that's everything, and we're all caught up. So remember, guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye, guys.